Alright, hello and welcome. I apologize for the small wait there. Just, this was a very, what's the word? Heat of the moment sort of stream, seat in my pants. Whatever the term should be. This was not planned, is what I'm trying to say. But this time we're going to be mostly doing some side stuff. Hi, Kira. My kitty came to say hello.
Another camera. Gotta be Black Cat.
Hey, baby.
Are you jealous I'm visiting my other man? I hope so. But you should know bad boys aren't my type.
Okay, so this is basically what we're going to be doing. Is Black Cat Stakeouts.
Hello, Cat. Why are you doing this, Felicia? You know I'm gonna catch you.
And the research stations. That's mostly what we're going to be doing today. Kitty, what do you need? Baby girl, you were so quiet before I started. What happened? Hi. I can't really hold you right now, sweetie. I gotta be able to do the thing. Watch your head. Okay, I guess I'm holding the cat now. Silly Kira. Gotta be the center of attention all the time. Yeah, if you, okay, JJ.
Friends,
interrupting
I've just
again.
received an update on Adrian Toombs, a.k.a. the Vulture. Apparently, this winged criminal has fallen ill with cancer, and he's been moved to the RAF's infirmary for treatment, which will undoubtedly cost a fortune in public funds. Now let me ask you, why do we even have an infirmary at the RAF? It's a supermax prison, full of maniacs. If they get sick, let nature take its course. Now I realize that's harsh, but so is my tax bill.
But yeah, like I was saying, if you don't remember last time, Black Cat has apparently returned and has left a string of cats behind.
Another camera. Looks like Black Cat, all right.
Oh, poor Spider.
Girl.
I know I disappointed you when I couldn't go straight, but why mess with perfection?
Okay, so I do not enjoy these. I will say that right now. But a lot of the time you will find Black Cat graffiti that will sort of point you in the right direction. Not every time, but a lot of times. Starting to suspect this might have been easier to do at night. Wait, there we go.
Got it.
See, that's the graffiti that'll usually tip you off.
I think they sell rare wine here. She's branching out. Gotta try and get ahead of her.
Okay. On to the next one.
1034. Demons have opened fire. Officers down. Officers near Devil's Shelf. Please report to the scene.
Demons are getting worse than Fisk ever was.
终于把小智引出来了，别管警察，干掉他！
Officers, pull your wounded back. I'll handle this.
Well, that clearly was not how that should have gone. Bullets are not Spider-Man's friends. You know, I'm sure I would do a lot better if I weren't currently holding a cat. But Kira's such a good little girl. Ain't that right, baby? She's just laying here, being adorable. You know, that thing kitties do best. Oh, not you. I wanted to hit the big guy. Oh well. Big guy appears to be the only one left. There we go. Okay, that worked out.
Think that's it. Everyone okay? Demons fight like men possessed.
As always, follow me on Twitter at ErieEmily and send me pictures of your pets. I want to see your fluffy family members, and your scaly ones, and your feathery ones. Even your buggy ones. Although I think my boyfriend might appreciate pet bugs more than I would.
Something's going down at the Fizz construction site. Gotta remember to check it out. These cameras aren't cheap. If Felicia's really strapped, why is she leaving them lying around?
I love making you chase me, Spider. Someday I might even let you catch me. Just not today.
Okay, well, there's the graffiti. Is there a cat?
Aha! Black Cat does enjoy playing games with people. Especially me.
Okie dokie. On to the next one. So how's everyone doing today? Having a good time, I hope.
Demons robbing an armored car. Gentlemen, that is not how an ATM works. That's not even an ATM.
Well, that got uncomfortably close. And that hurt. Not you, I wanted the other guy. The one with the gun. There we go. Are you the only one left? Alright then. That was a whoops. Excuse you? There we go.
Demons seem to be gearing up for something big.
Well, at least he's done. It's really all I could ask for, right? I know I've said it before, but the web swinging in this game is just really enjoyable. Whoop. When you're not a dingus like me and you wind up doing a bunch of flippy stuff that
Black
doesn't
Cat's
get you
been
anywhere.
here. She was doing this in person the first time I caught her. Or did she catch me? This can't just be some elaborate flirtation. Hasn't she heard of dating apps? She's up to something.
Sorry, friends, give me just 1 second. Okay. Here we go. Alright, good girl. Okay. I'm half expecting this one to be closer to ground level with how low the buildings are here. There's one of the Oscorp research stations that we'll be visiting later. Right, there's graffiti.
Ty Stone's place.
And there's the cat.
It's full of priceless art. You're playing with fire, Felicia. But I guess that's how you roll.
Hang on. Oh, little Kira, I love you. But you're making things kind of hard on me right now. A little difficult. Okay, let's... Yeah, next is the research station. And it appears there's no more, cat stakeouts in this part of town.
Pete, my mom was a big believer in the city's steam heating. It's better for the environment than fossil fuels, but high pressure can lead to deadly explosions. This station was designed to monitor the pressure in specific buildings. Help me show Oscorp it's worth the cost. Please.
Harry's really invested in preserving his mother's legacy. And who can blame him? There's been a sharp rise in the pressure in some nearby buildings. The problem seems to be caused by faulty regulators. I've got to break them off before the pressure gets too high. And the building explodes. The city will replace the regulators I break. There's no time to do this the polite way.
Okie dokie.
Luckily, the regulators are on the exterior. A well-placed web shot should take them out. What do you bet
There we go.
Jameson's gonna lead his show tomorrow with a Spider-Man vandalizes building story?
I'd bet money
Can't
on
leave
it.
any of them. Just takes one to cause a blast.
Okay, can't reach it from this angle.
Too many people in these buildings. No time to evacuate. It's up to me.
Ooh. What the hell was that? Give just 1 second, friend. Sounded like something either hit the side of my house or fell over. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Dad's outside mowing the lawn, so if I had to guess, something probably that he ran over with the lawnmower wound up getting flung at the side of my house. So that's fun. Just a risk you take when you live in a shed.
Wrecking these won't cause any serious problems. The city can fix them easily.
Okay, it would appear that I missed another one on this side, apparently. Yeah, there it is. Where are you going, Pete? There we go. Nope, actually aim at the vent, Pete. Okay, can't quite hit it from here. There we go. Swing, Peter. At least I've got plenty of time. Anybody else wind up getting really nervous when a game gives you a time limit? The weirdest part to me is how often those time limits are really too long to be worth worrying about.
Okay, better head to the roof and make sure the pressure's vented properly.
Look, when you've got a minute and a half to do something that's definitely not going to take you a full minute and a half.
Nary a peep from my spider sense. Everyone's safe. I better get out of here before someone asks me to pay for all this.
But it still kind of freaks you out because you feel like there's extra pressure on. Or is that just me? I mean, I wouldn't doubt that's kind of a universal thing, but... Okay, I need ground strike to use that one, so we won't get that for a while. I wonder if the lights on the corners give me an indication of whether it's available. Hadn't really considered that before. Pardon me. Alright, on to the next one. And it's gonna be nighttime. Hooray!
This station may be safe, because it's helping test an Oscorp military application, cloaking tech. But I don't love using armed drones to test it. Someone might get hurt.
Not if I'm the one who tests it. Let's see if I can integrate the cloaking tech with my suit. Success! Energy field interferes with my web gadgets. Not exactly a keeper. Uh-oh. Those armed drones are malfunctioning. They're dangerous. And the self-destruct signal's not working from here. But cloaked, I can get close enough to trigger the destruct mechanism. That drone didn't go far.
Pardon me.
I'll download its data before I wreck it, so they can ID the problem. Okay, I need to get within 10 meters of the drone to stop it. And I'll need to be cloaked. Nailed it! Now I've got to go visible again so I can swing to the others.
There we go. Yep, sorry, random civilians.
Sorry, drone, but your data lives on. Better you than me.
It looks like I'm actually gonna have to be airborne to take out that one. Yep, that doesn't really give me a whole lot of space to work with. Alright. Ouch. No, go up there, Peter. And now the drone has moved further out.
Didn't see it coming, did you?
There we go. See, if I was good at video games, that would have been easier.
I'm always breaking stuff.
Where'd you go? I hit the button, though. I was supposed to be invisible. Where'd it go? Is that it over there? Yep, okay, I got it.
Another one bites the dust.
There we go. Pete, where are you going? Pete, where are you going? Pete, where are you going? I'm not directing that, by the way. Just get on the damn smokestack, please. Peter.
That's one drone.
There we go. Good lord.
Are these armed drones even legal?
Probably not. I think that it should
So
pass
Spidey strikes again.
right under me.
Stealth mode was fun.
There we
It's not
go.
worth losing my webs over. Hopefully Oscorp will figure out armed drones in Manhattan are not a good idea. But I'm not holding my breath.
I would generally say armed drones in any heavily residential area is probably not a good idea. Did I?
Now they've got the data they need. And the stealth tech is promising, even if it needs work. I think Harry's station is safe. And if they ever work the bugs out, maybe I'll whip myself up a stealth suit.
Well, I don't think they were thinking about you when they made that, Pete. Okay, there seems to be a problem with the map here. Because... Right, loading screen. That might help. Pardon me. Yeah, just nothing was showing up on the map. The research stations and Black Cat stakeouts were all just kind of invisible. Okay, how about now? Why no cats, though? There we go. I figured there might be a cat closer than the research station over there.
Felicia thinks she's toying with me, but I learned something in each of these scenes.
There we go. Whoop. Pardon me. Goodness. There's our usual graffiti.
Aha!
Is that a cat?
I think some big-time lawyer lives here. I bet she's after his client list to find new targets. Hate to admit it, but she's one smart cat.
Now to the next research station.
It's all over the news. Another battle between Spider-Man and these
What? Oh. Apparently there's a crime nearby. I got a little distracted. And as a result, half of my health is gone. Pardon me.
All this for little old me?
Okay. I think I won.
Definitely not loving the demons are targeting me now thing.
Didn't go as well as I hoped it would, but I won. Never gotten very much use out of this particular suit power before, but seems pretty handy this time.
Cat 34. Demons have opened fire on police. Report came in from Lennox Hill.
Real talk, guys. The Destroy New York stick is getting old.
Thought I saw a big guy over here a second ago. But I'm not seeing a big guy currently. There's a big guy. Are you the only one left? No, there's a couple more over here. Ah, okay, that's pain. As always, I have to ask why I thought that was a good idea. Oh, there he goes. Problem solved.
Demons are down. I'll let you take it from here, officers.
Demons are down. Break out the cuffs. Saved our butts, Spider-Man. Those demons fight like demons.
Good one. Don't mention it, officer.
See how they fight.
My laptop seems to keep going to sleep on me. And I don't know why. Unless Twitch has frozen. Come pooper, don't be a poop. There we go. Problem is, I wasn't even looking at Twitch.
This is one of my labs that monitors water quality. Any nasty stuff gets in, it tells you. I wanted to check on it myself, but there's just never enough time.
Feels like Harry's not telling me something. I hope he's okay. That algae's already killing fish. And if I don't stop it, it'll work its way up the food chain fast. I whipped up a virus that'll attack it in Harry's lab. But I need a sample of the algae to make it work. Gotta get to the lake, stat.
Pardon me.
Got it. Now I need to crack the cell walls, and the only way I can do that in time is with G-force. The quick and dirty way to apply G-force is jump off a tall building. And the tallest one around is Oscorp. I wish I could do this in a lab, but there's no time.
When your lake is hissing and bubbling and killing fish, maybe something's wrong. Almost made it. Let's try this one.
Got it! Now I just have to do it again. I am not eager to repeat that, but I have to.
$250. Okay, that's gonna be a bit taller. Let's go for the Oscorp building. Looks like it'll probably fit the bill.
Not low enough.
Yep, that'll do.
Good work! Now if I can just keep from throwing up. Gotta hurry back to the lake and turn this loose. There. And it's tailored to the toxic algae. Won't hurt normal plant life. Which is good, because a park without plants is just a vacant lot.
Pretty much. Insert Jesse Pinkman Yeah Science clip here. We saved the fish. How's everybody doing? Still hanging in there? Hopefully having a good time.
10:30 on an armored car. Suspects are masked. Nearby officers, please proceed to the Bryant area.
Probably go take care of that first. Well, at least you bought me some space there. Game. Why don't you like me? Okie dokie. Okay, good. Well, that worked out.
Seem to be gearing up for something big.
Good lord, pardon me. Okay. Next, black cat stakeout.
Felicia's keeping busy, but I'm catching up. Let's see where she hit this time.
Okay. Guessing it's probably not going to be down by ground level this time. Alright, there's your graffiti, and there's the cat.
There it is, Cornelius Van Lunt's place. She's hitting places full of one-of-a-kind valuables. She must be working for someone. Otherwise, why not just steal cash?
And the graffiti is not going to be there every time. So if we did this and we relied exclusively on being able to spot the graffiti, we're not going to get every single one of these. But I think at least 2/3 of them definitely have the graffiti, so should be okay. And the others will be pretty easy to find. Well, not easy, but I'm sure that I can do it. I've done it before.
Okay, Pete. This lab has feeders to lure in birds and analyze their droppings. Yeah, that's right. I got an MBA to test bird poop. Seriously though, you probably know that birds carry diseases that affect people, and we need to make sure they're healthy. You know, I really wish I was there to hear your finest toilet humor on this one.
Uh-oh. The pigeons are infected with a serious strain of avian flu. And it's already mutated to a form that can spread to humans. Okay, Harry's lab had everything I needed to make a vaccine. Gotta spread it fast, or the pigeons will be like rats with the bubonic plague. My best bet's dispersing it at 3 major migration points. Luckily, the station told me where they are. First migration point's in a park. Birds there should spread the vaccine to their buddies.
Okie dokie.
Pigeons put up with me swinging through their territory, so I owe them a favor. I bet the Avengers never have bird poop missions.
Well, this isn't really a mission so much as just helping out a friend, right?
Here we go. The vaccine's airborne, so I'll just spray it into the trees. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go.
I may not perform quite so well as Spider-Man. This kind of looks more like a Cirque du Soleil act in the middle of Manhattan.
The spray won't bother people or other animals, but it'll cure the pigeons. Or trigger the zombie pigeon apocalypse. And 1 more left.
Okie dokie.
I wonder what Jameson will make of this. Spider-Man spreads chemtrails, seems like a good bet.
Yeah,
I
something
like
like
helping
that.
animals. They don't call me a menace or shoot at me or anything. I wonder if he'd be stretching things if I added veterinarian to my resume.
Little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay, this should work fast. I better scan some pigeons to make sure.
Hello, pigeons.
I did it. No zombie pigeons.
Hooray! We made a pigeon vaccine.
Huh. Nikola Tesla fed pigeons here. So did Harry's mom. I remember her bringing us. Wish I could tell Harry, but he's not answering calls, texts, anything.
I can only imagine why.
Whoa! Shoot away.
There we go. Alright. Science, away! Suppose the bad guys should take priority. One of my objectives seems to be to perform 10 swing kicks. And it's not counting the ones that I did last time, so... My, strategy for this one just seems to be launching myself into the air and swinging into the bad guys. That's 7.
If you told 12-year-old me one day dudes in masks would try to blow him up with rockets, well, actually, you'd probably get pretty excited.
Pardon me. You know, I thought I was mostly over this cough. Then after last night, it kind of came back. I think it's actually a little bit worse today. I apologize for that.
Hey, pal. This station tests particulate matter in the air. Now, you'd probably have some science jargony way to say this, but basically, too much is not good.
Readings are troubling but inconsistent. The only way I'll figure out what's going on is to test nearby emissions. But I've got other problems. The sampler's detecting toxic particles. Better check it out. That steam vent's a good place to start.
Oh good, we get to do these again.
There's something in here that doesn't belong. Let's analyze it.
Okie dokie, this one looks fairly easy.
Mercury. Bonded with...
Pardon me.
something else. I can't tell what. This obviously isn't confined to one building. A lot of people are at risk.
Well, if it was only confined to one building, this would be awfully quick.
Let's see what a sample from this can tell me.
Okay. This one seems a little more difficult. But I'm sure I can find a way. If nothing else, trial and error helps.
Nitric acid in there too, but also something else. I'm on the right track. Just need to keep following the trail. This is more widespread than I thought. The whole neighborhood's in danger from this.
I won't lie, I have totally just brute forced a lot of those. Instead of actually, like, doing the puzzle, I just...
Phew. That stinks to high heaven.
grab random
Time
pieces.
to find out what's in it.
Nope. Wait, maybe. Yeah, that'll do. I think I goofed. I may have goofed. Yeah, I think this will do. There we go.
Ethanol. Why is this sounding so familiar? Mercury with nitrogen and ethanol. Gotta get back on the trail. When this is over, I'll alert the health department so they can check on the local residents. I think I found the problem. Caustic chemicals are leaking out of those barrels and into the plumbing. Need to clean up the site fast. Huh. The calcium and silicon in concrete makes it an ideal absorption material. Looks like I'll have to make a mess to fix this mess. One down. Nice, it's working. Just breathing this stuff in, not good.
Pete, get off the ground.
That's it. Sealing the grate with webbing should stop
Whoop.
any residual drainage.
I will say this one went a whole this went a whole lot better than the first time I tried this.
That could have been way worse. Harry's research station just proved why it needs to stay open.
Hooray! Gotta say, I'm not a fan of that particular drippy noise. It's a little too echoey for me. Alright, on to the next stakeout. Honestly, I'm surprised at how quickly I've been getting all these done so far.
Demons have opened fire. Multiple officers down. Any officers in Nomad, please respond.
Folks, I am...
Literally didn't see that.
Not now, JJ. No, I wanted to go after the little guy with the gun. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to actually fill my my focus bar. But it's worth a shot. Here we go. That got him.
Demons are down. I'll let you take it from here, officers. Mr. Again.
Bet you're wondering why I'm back in the game. Straight and narrow just got boring. My target number's 50 million. Nice round number, don't you think?
Okay, there we go.
Found you.
That was quick.
If you catch me before I hit my goal, I'll give it all back and go straight. My future's in your hands, Spider.
Sorry for tugging on the mic there. That was a total accident on my part. Tried to turn away to avoid coughing into it, and just wound up pulling it down. Anywho. Where are we going? That way. Okay. Whoop. I think my mic is just determined to fall over anyway now. Kind of starting to lean a little. Here we go. This one I remember having trouble with.
So this station collects overflow data from all the others. Yeah, God forbid we waste Oscorp's server space. Anyway, do me a favor and make sure it's running smoothly, or everything these stations do is for nothing.
This isn't nearly enough server space. It's close to overloading. That'll trigger a purge, and everything Harry has will be lost. I can't let that happen. Wait. ESU has a backup server near here they never use. That can handle the excess data. But I'll need to realign the transmission dishes to make a link from here to there. Fast. The active receiver's easy to... Okay, now to find another link in the array. Got it. Just have to keep doing that.
This is what I had trouble with because I can't always spot the other ones quite so easily.
Looked like DNA sequencing, but that seems beyond the scope of the research stations.
There we go.
Focus, Pete. It won't matter what's on the server if it all gets erased.
Where's the next one? There we go.
Getting close.
There we go. This one has me kind of tense because I can't always spot the bright orange beacon like there. I barely saw the
dish. Should be in view of
dish.
the ESU server now.
Where is it? There we go. Yoink. There it is.
Got it. Now I can initiate the data transfer if I hurry.
Whoop. Overshot. Pete! Where are you going? Oh, goody. One of these.
Looks good.
Okay, so we need 2. So what are we looking at here?
Good. Let's see.
Okay, so that's -5. We can work around that pretty easily, I think. So now we got -1.
Looks good.
And now we have 2. Goody.
It's working. Everything's stored successfully. Should be fine until I have Norman assign Harry some more server space. And he'll be glad to when he sees what the stations have been doing.
Pardon me, good lord. Pardon me again. Alright, we've been here about an hour, so I'm going to take this time to go ahead and say, if you like what you've seen so far, if you've been enjoying the show, having a good time, consider following, maybe subscribing if you're feeling generous. Or at the very least, consider telling your friends. Because word of mouth is probably the best thing you can do for a small streamer. I know I haven't exactly had the most interesting and charismatic commentary today, but I still hope you're having a good time.
Hey, Pete. So this station monitors water pressure down to the individual building. Structures above 4 stories use water towers to augment the city's system. The idea is to identify problems before they spread, you know?
Whoa. The pressure in this building's all over the map. I need to find out why. The water towers connect to the city's system at the 4-story mark. I'll scan the pipes, try to see where this starts. Pipes are fine up here. Whatever's causing this, it's lower. Here's the problem. Valve's at the wrong setting. Easy enough to fix. That shouldn't have happened. I better seal these fast before Jameson pins it on me.
Oh, Jameson's definitely going to pin it on you. Jameson pins everything on you. Pete, where are you going?
Huh, even better than duct tape.
Again, I ask, where are you going?
Got it.
There we go.
Just call me the amazing spider plumber.
Where are you going, Pete? Good lord.
Et voila. All fixed. Just in time.
Are any of these others punctured in 2 places like the first one was? Or is that just a fluke?
Nailed it.
Okay.
Got it. Last one. But those won't hold long. Pressure shouldn't be that high. Unless the drainage is blocked. I'll check the outlet pipe. The outlet pipe's down by the waterfront. I'll go see if anything's blocking it. Yeah, that... Now I ask. How many other heroes fight crime and fix your shower? And now Oscorp can't deny Harry's station stopped a public utility meltdown.
My only complaint about these research missions is that in a lot of them, Pete seems to be using his webbing as like a permanent fix, when we know that his webbing dissolves after an hour? At least according to typical Spider-Man lore. Oh, hey.
Sorry! I better be more careful with my adoring public.
I forgot they were a thing. Undercover Fisk thugs.
Felicia's close to her goal. I've got to put an end to this, and fast.
But then I don't really spend enough time on the ground for them to be a problem.
Target-rich environment.
Alright, checking ground just to be safe. Let's go any further? No. Okay. Wait, there you are.
There you are. She's obviously familiar with these places. And that gives me an idea how to catch her.
There we go. Yeah, that was the only Black Cat stakeout here. I almost said station. Okay. Just checking to make sure that I've gotten the other ones in other places.
Bring your children into the room, friends, because I'm delivering a lesson impressionable youngsters need to hear. My guest today is a man who learned the hard way that dressing up like Spider-Man isn't cool. Go ahead, sir.
Well, I wanted to fight crime and help you. And I'm a big Spider-Man fan, so I put on a costume like his and tried to do what he does. Boy, was that a mistake. I almost got killed. Lucky the real Spider-Man saved me.
Let me stop you right there because I think the salient point has been made. Emulate Spider-Man in any way, and you will die! Don't do it, kids! And that's another one of Uncle Jonah's life lessons. Jared, trademark that.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're not Spider-Man. If you try to go out and fight crime, then eventually one of Spider-Man's enemies will find you and fuck you up. That should be the point here.
This station's simple, but really important. It measures toxins in the air, way more sensitive than anything the city has. Bad air hits children and the elderly first. This was a big one for my mom.
If his data is accurate, there's way too much sulfur dioxide in the air. I have a spidey hunch this is caused by inefficient engine exhaust. If I get some fresh samples, I can identify the make and model and report them.
Goody! Get to swing through more clouds.
Okay, got that one. This can't be good for me.
Well, no. You're literally swinging through smog.
Nice. Just need a few more samples.
Okay, I didn't think I'd gotten that one.
Oh, that one smelled.
I would assume they all smell.
Just a couple more. Got it. One more should do it. Oh, don't die, don't die. That's it. Phew. Okay, looks like we have 3 guilty parties. I need to get pictures of them for proof. Taking pictures, just like the old Bugle days. Life was so much simpler back then. One down.
That does not seem like it would be a very good picture, but whatever. It counts. The game doesn't have standards. So neither should I. I guess.
That's a keeper.
If you say so, Pete. You're the photographer here.
And the hat trick. All set. That'll get a recall ordered, courtesy of your Earth-friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yay. Wonder what's next. Okay, again, the Black Cat stakeouts aren't showing up down here. There should be 2 in this area. Why aren't they on the map? There we go. I knew that 1 was close to the edge of the area.
Felicia's leading me on a chase, but that's what's gonna help me find her. By feeding all the past locations into an algorithm, I can narrow down her likely point of origin.
Well, there's the graffiti we usually look for,
Bam.
and there's the cat.
I was too late to stop her here, but 1 or 2 more locations should give me enough data to pinpoint her hideout.
How many does that make now? 10. Alright. So we just got 2 of those left. One of which should also be here. Yeah, right down there. And the last one I think is in the financial district up here? No, Greenwich. Why do I keep thinking that's the financial district? Where is the financial district? I'm in the financial district. Okay.
All units on alert. Reported robbery of an armored vehicle. Proceed to 2 bridges. Over.
Demons robbing, heart-to-heart time. Were you not loved enough as demon babies? Dad too withholding? Mom not around? Let you cry all night?
I forgot that I was using Spider Bro instead of the EMPs this time.
Demons are after some serious financing.
And Spider Bro actually wiped everybody out before I got a chance. Good job, Spider Bro. Alright, so just 2 more Black Cat stakeouts. And then a handful of, like, maybe 3 or 4 more, research stations. And then we're done with the, current...
Oh boy, rockets! They got rockets!
Side quests. Are they on the next roof over? Oh, yeah. Ouch. This just ain't fair. That's one way to dodge a rocket. Let's just try to get into a less enclosed space. Like over here. And that should be all of them.
Definitely not loving that demons are targeting me now thing. Felicia's close to her goal, and I've still got way too big an area to search. Gotta narrow it down. Every data point helps. Who she robbed, where they live.
Okay, I'm guessing it's probably not going to be at ground level, but I'm still going to check. I actually remember this one giving me some trouble. And the only reason I remember is because of the, this landmark over here specifically, the NYC Hotel. I just remember spending a surprisingly long time on this one. Granted, now that I've done it once, and I have some idea of what I'm looking for, maybe it'll go a little quicker? Oh, there it is.
Aha! I think Lonesome Pinky lives here. Stealing from a country singer. She's getting creative. But I'm getting closer. One more ought to do it.
Lonesome Pinky is a weird name for anybody, especially a country singer. Then again, I'm not really a fan of country. Maybe I wouldn't know. Maybe most country singers sound like My Little Pony OCs. Oh, this one's weird. When it loads. This one is kind of... It has a kind of a vibe of, like, the N64 Spider-Man game mixed with Far Cry Blood Dragon a little bit.
Hey, Pete. This station's one of my pet projects. I always thought the cellular network was vulnerable to terrorist attacks, so I set this up to monitor it. Can you do me a favor? Look for anything suspicious.
Uh-oh. It's not terrorists, but there's a glitch in the system that's causing interference. And if I don't fix it, it'll bring the whole network down. Right now, it's only affecting the most sensitive equipment, like mine. I need to stay outside the areas of interference while I fix the cell towers.
Just kind of the look of the big
I
glitch.
set my lenses to show me the danger zones. Gotta fix the cell towers before the whole city's comms go down. The size of the problem area fluctuates.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Downside of all the tech in my mask.
I cannot avoid this. There we go.
One down. But I'll need to fix 3 more to solve the problem.
There wasn't anything higher to swing from.
I can
And it
use
hurt.
those helicopters to swing. So much depends on cellular networks now. A crash would affect police, hospitals. It'd be as bad as a blackout. Gotta hurry.
Oh shit,
Soon the whole
that's gonna
system's
hurt.
gonna go.
Pain.
Felt like my eardrums were gonna burst. And soon that'll happen to everyone. Got it. The job's only halfway done.
Hey, there's damage control.
Oh man, I wish there was a way to fix this for everyone except people who use their
He's gonna say use their phones in movie theaters, I'm pretty sure.
Got that one fixed. Bought me some time, but I can't slow down. Can't waste a second. Getting to be a tight squeeze.
Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. Swinging kind of low there, Pete.
Bam! Now New Yorkers can share their domestic disputes on the subway again. And emergency services are safe, which is, also important. If the network had crashed, it would have cost Oscorp a bundle to fix their comms. They'll want to keep this station up and running. Harry's project should be safe.
Hooray! Nearly killed myself, but hooray! Everything worked out alright. Pardon me. How many are left? I know there's one more here. And then we've got whatever's in Greenwich. And then we're pretty much done, except for that one up in the northmost district that requires the ground pound attack. Okay, so there's only one here in Greenwich. Cool. So we're almost done with all these side quests. Until we get more later. This game certainly is not hurting for things to keep you busy. It does not have LA Noire syndrome. And I do like that it actually, drip feeds you new side quests and collectibles as you go, rather than just kind of dumping them all on you at once.
Another low-information Spider fanboy tried to troll me, as the young people say, by claiming Spider-Man was providing a public service plugging leaks in water towers. Let me tell you why this itsy-bitsy-brain spider was climbing this particular water spout, people. Because he tampered with the water pressure system. He was seen earlier messing with a valve that only qualified workers are supposed to use. Wake up, America! Spider-Man creates the problems he then solves, then expects you to reward him with your adoration. The sad thing is, all too many do. Fortunately, you know better, thanks to me.
This kind of reminds me of a show that my dad used to listen to on the radio. Well, not really a show so much as like a sketch. A lot of early morning radio shows. I don't know if anybody ever listens to the radio anymore, or even did when they were kids. But a lot of early morning radio shows, they'll have comedy sketches. And one that my dad used to listen to a lot was actually called Wake Up America. And it was basically just a Republican caricature bitching about everything that he perceived was wrong with America. My dad thought it was funny, but I think that if I were to hear it today, I would probably not enjoy it.
This is one of Mom's earliest projects. We were trying to develop a bacteria that would dissolve all the plastic in the oceans. But she ran out of time. If you have any ideas, it would really mean a lot.
With some genetic tweaking, I might be able to crack it. But I need a better equipped lab. And the bacteria only lives in liquid environments. Wait, my web fluid. I can keep the bacteria alive in my web cartridge. ESU should have the chemicals I need to increase its power.
Funny thing about this one is that because Pete is using his web cartridges to keep this bacteria alive, we can't swing. So basically,
oh, man, the bacteria dissolved my web. It's in the cartridge for the webs I swing from. The other kind should be okay. Now I have to get to ESU without swinging from anything.
yeah, we're basically ziplining and
The
point
zipline
launching.
webs seem fine. Well, I'm getting a heck of a workout.
Here we go.
Gotta hustle. I don't know how long this bacteria stays viable. All set. Now I have to... This is good practice for if my web shooters ever... I just take the subway, but the bacteria won't... You think these people never... I think I worked off that connection. Reminds me of all the times I was late for work. Harry's stations are well equipped, but not at the level of Doc's lab. Imagine a tiny bacteria dissolving those islands of garbage floating around the world. I love science.
I love what science is capable of. But personally, I am not... I do not get along with the sciences. I'm more of an artsy type. Not that I'm good at anything artistic either, but... That's just, that's where most of my brain power goes. Is more creative endeavors, less,
Okay, now I just need to grab the bonding agent.
less science and maths. Alright. That wasn't empty before.
And now the industrial centrifuge that'll get the bacteria out of my web fluid so I can store it properly.
That does not look like a centrifuge. That looks like a magnifying glass. Or a microscope. Is there a centrifuge over here that I can't see because it's too dark?
Isolate the bacteria.
I may have goofed. Again. What else is new? Hang on. I got an idea. There we go. Wait. No, that almost works. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, it looks like the only way to actually get that one on the furthest right is to start with these two, because that's the only way you're going to get it. So then you would have to use this one. Okay, I know what I did wrong here. I goofed. I'm not a smart person. Don't
Beautiful. I think I
expect the
improved
best
the
of me.
bacteria. But I can only tell for sure back at Harry's research station.
To borrow a phrase from British comedian. Oh my God, I forgot his name. Fuck, hang on. Stephen K. Amos, that was
Should
it.
have my web swinging back. Let's see.
I couldn't remember anything but Amos, and I knew that that wasn't even his first name. But yeah, Stephen K. Amos.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, sweet web swinging. I'll never take you for granted again. I hope this works. I remember when Harry's mom started the project. It meant so much to them both. Where there's a web, there's a way.
The quote was, "Jack of all trades, master of fuck all." That's what I was gonna get at. And then I had the brain fart, and then Peter wouldn't shut up, so... The moment has passed. It doesn't mean anything anymore.
There's the testing receptacle, full of plastic. Let's see what happens. It's working. Not as fast as I'd hoped, but better than before. Probably needs further testing.
I mean, it's working.
Didn't get all the plastic, but it's a big step forward. Enough for Oscorp to keep working on it. They'd win the Nobel Prize. And it wouldn't hurt their stock price either.
I mean, it was working faster than one could realistically expect, so I don't know what you're complaining about, Pete. Alright. Last research station. We've got one more Black Cat stakeout. And then we're good. Alright, what's this one?
Okay, be careful in here, Pete. This station analyzes hazardous chemicals, basically trying to figure out how to counteract them if they ever got out into the world, which hopefully they never will.
Oh no. Someone broke in and stole a volatile rocket propellant. And they must have cracked the container because it's leaking. From the timestamp on the security cameras, it just happened. I need to get it back. My spider bots are still just prototypes, but this is a good time to test one. Its sensors can follow the
Not
chemical
quite what I
trail.
meant to do.
Better than me swinging up on the thief. If he freaks out and drops the hydrazine, he'll blow. Gotta find a quiet place to deploy the spider bot, where I can hang out and guide it. Not only is Mini-Me cleaning up the spills, it's leading me right to the thief.
This is a case of basically just follow the fart gas until you get to a crowd of people, then make a noise and make the people scatter.
The thief's hiding in crowds. I'll disperse him with a subsonic blast. Won't hurt anyone, but it's super annoying. Lucky this stuff's only dangerous over a long exposure. Or if it combusts.
Wait, there we go.
Maybe... maybe not.
Gotta love those canned screams. Wait, there we go. I was gonna say, where's the fart gas?
End of the trail. He's running. Gotta wrap him up with a web burst. Got it. Now to get the fuel back.
He bounced.
Got it. Now I just need to return the fuel to the station. This little spider bot's useful. If I can ever find a way to make them cost-effective, they'd be a big help.
Run, Pete. There we go.
Chemicals back where it belongs. I beefed up the station's security and sent Yuri the camera footage to convict the thief. Not a bad day's work. This is one station that was already earning its keep. It should be safe from being shut down, especially now that the chemicals are locked away.
All right, and last but not least, if the map ever decides to be my friend, there we go. The final Black Cat stakeout. Oh, there's apparently bad guys down there. Or up there? Yeah, there they are.
Whew, that was a workout.
Thanks, Spider Bro. You make everything, honestly, way too easy. But thanks, Spider Bro.
One more location should give me the data I need to find Black Cat.
Pardon me.
Rough estimate. She's got about 49 million in loot. I reach her before she gets to 50 and she might go straight.
Okay, I know what they mean by go straight. But that's not what I wind up
Hello,
thinking about in
cat.
my head.
Oh man, that's the gallery where they keep the Jade Tiger. That's worth a cool million. I've got to run my algorithm and find Felicia, quick. Found her hideout. Gotta get there before she leaves town.
And it's all the way on the other end of Manhattan. Because of course it is. Wouldn't want things to be too easy now, would we?
Armored vehicle is under duress from men en masse. Incident was reported near the meatpacking district.
Not what I meant to do, but I'll take it. I feel like I'm cutting awfully close a lot of this. Oh, that hurt. Ouch. There we go. And that's the end of you. Spider Bro, help! Ouch.
Demons seem to be gearing up for something big.
And that is the closest I've come to death in a while. Where's I headed? Right. To find Felicia. Or at least Felicia's hideout. I just wish that when I did the,
Attention units. Officers are engaged with the demons. Shots fired. Please proceed to Hell's Backs. Over.
that when I did the twirls like that it didn't turn the camera with me.
Real talk, guys. The Destroy New York stick is getting old.
Hey, buddy. And is the big guy the last one? Nope, there's another one. So now I think the big guy's the last one. Oh. Right when I got enough focus
He was a maniac, but he loved New York.
to use a
The
finisher on
demons,
him.
though, seems like they just want to tear the city down.
Oh well. Can't always have a big flashy ending.
Has anyone else heard reports of Spider-Man literally seeking out clouds of smog to swing through? Is this the behavior of a sane individual? I'll tell you what I think is going on here. When I was a lad, there was a problem with juvenile delinquents sniffing glue to get high. Knowing Spider-Man's weak moral character and thrill-seeking personality, I'd guess the same principle is at work here. But inhaling toxic substances also damages the brain, which actually explains a lot about Spider-Man. He's swinging through the city hopped up on smog.
Not sure that's how that works, JJ. Alright, here we go.
Freedom Tunnel. Before Feast started, this was a haven for New York's homeless. Mostly abandoned now. Good hiding spot. Must be a hidden entrance or something. Bingo.
Pardon me. Again.
This looks like everything she stole. But no sign of Felicia. Financial data on the Maggia crime families. Is she trying to blackmail them? Fisk reported this stolen a few years back. Wine from a Maggia vineyard. What's this?
Spider, you raced here to redeem me, didn't you? You're adorable. And cute, too. Which is why I made you something more flattering. If you've got it, flaunt it.
This couldn't all have just been a game, could it?
Of course it could. You know Felicia.
Spider-Man, the Black Cat just robbed the police department's evidence lockup.
What? How? That place is like Fort Knox.
All those cats you found? When they were all together in the evidence room, they linked up, boosted their signal, and deactivated the alarms. No one even saw her sneak in.
She knew I'd find the cats and report them to you. She played me, again. What'd she take?
Just her old costume and gear.
She let me find 50 million worth of loot just so she could get her stuff back. Which means she's got something even bigger planned.
Wow. Gotta give her credit. She played you good.
Are you smiling? You sound like you're smiling.
Gotta go.
Alright. And now that is complete, it's been nearly 2 hours, so I think I'm gonna end it here. Still got some reading to do for class tomorrow, so I should probably go and get that done, right? So, thanks for coming, if anybody did come. I honestly haven't been looking to see how many viewers I've got, so I don't know if anybody's here or not. Could just be me. Regardless, if anybody's here, I hope you had a good time, and I appreciate you being here.
10:30 on an armored car. Suspects are masked. Reported location is near Lincoln. Over.
Demons are... Gentlemen, that is not how an ATM works. It's not even an ATM.
Wow, this hurts. And I'm sure y'all know the drill by now. Follow and subscribe and all that jazz. You can use Twitch Prime to get 1 free subscription a month. You can use that on me. I'll get a little bit of money. You don't have to spend a dime. Everybody wins. Or you just subscribe the normal way if you want. If you're feeling generous, you want to help support the show. I keep calling it a show. I don't know why. If you want to help support the channel, check out my Patreon at patreon.com/EerieEmily. And once again, this is a very last-minute stream, so of course I didn't think to actually have my list of patrons up. Because I'm a dumb. Why do people like me? Okay, so as always, big thanks to Aaron Thompson, Hugh Tanner, Jenna Bradford, and Tesla Muffins for their contributions. There we go. Got it done. If you don't want to do the whole monthly thing on Patreon, you can always give one-time donations over at coffee.com/EerieEmily. That's ko-fi.com/EerieEmily.
1034. Demons have opened fire. Multiple officers down. Officers in Murray Hill. Stand by for further instruction.
Or you can check out the Stream Elements
Worse than Fisk ever was.
tip jar link under the video here on Twitch.
Hold tight, officers. The web-swinging cavalry's here.
I also have a Teespring store you can check out if you want some neat Eerie Emily merch. Wow, why is dodging bullets so hard? You can find links to the Teespring store under the video, wherever you're watching. I'm sorry, I keep getting caught up in the fight and forgetting my my end of stream ritual, as it were. Yeah, the big PNG down there on Twitch, you can check that out. That's Pretty Neat Gamers. It's a stream community by and for trans folks. There's some cool people over there you might appreciate. Might like their stuff more than mine. I wouldn't blame you, there's a lot of talented people over there. There we go.
Demons are down. I'll let you take it from here, officers.
And I think that's pretty much everything. So once again, thanks everybody for coming and watching and hanging out for a while. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. I'm gonna go do some homework. If I have time, I will be streaming again later. But for now, I'm going to say I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon or evening or morning if you're in one of those foreign places away from America, where it happens to be morning. I don't know. I vaguely know how time zones work. I'm not a smart person. Don't listen to me. Have a good day is what I'm trying to say, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now, friends.